Hello, everybody. This is Chris Francine. Welcome to the Texas Takeover, Mr. Blueprint himself. Today is October the 28th, 2022. As always, thank you for being a part of the team. This video here, y'all, is 100% audio. Okay. It will be 100% audio, but I will be reading off the flyer. Okay. Live trading in New York with TTO, April the 10th through 14th. That's Monday through Friday, 2023. All right. About this week, come enjoy 1 week of Dow Jones industrial trading with your TTO family. After trading is done for the day, we will go out and enjoy New York City. Some of the festivities would include shopping on Canal and Delancey Street, the 911 memorial visit, okay, Times Square, Wall Street Open the Bell, and much, much more. Okay. The lodging location to be announced in January 2023. TTO students that are interested should contact Chris France Sr. at your earliest convenience. Okay, trading with Chris France Sr. and Kevin White. All right. So this is the plan. All right. One of the things on my bucket list is trading, in New York. Okay, being able to trade in real time in New York. Trade, it used to be um London. I wanted to go trade in London in real time. But since we don't trade currencies no more, we want to trade indices. So we trade the Dow Jones. So I want to be able to go and trade. Now, there are a couple of places that we are looking at, okay, as far as lodging. All right. So I'm going to talk about the lodging situation first. There's a couple of places that we're looking at. I really want to stay as close as Wall Street as possible. Okay, I just that's just the whole experience. That's a part of the experience. Okay, I don't want to be, staying 45, 50 minutes away from Wall Street. I want to be able to be in walking distance of Wall Street. All right, now for me, my personal budget is about $3,000 a night. Okay, when it comes to lodging, right? That's what I'm willing to spend on lodging for me and my family is $3,000 a night. Okay. I am working with a few people already, they got some connections in New York. All right. And and until we get an actual head count, I mean we can get a big Airbnb or something like that. But until we get an actual head count, all right, we'll know. And I know it's October right now, and you know, and it's for a lot of people, you can't give a direct answer right now, and that's cool, So the reason why I'm telling y'all so early, because it gives you time to get your ducks in a row, financially, if it's a situation financially, or if it's a situation with your job or something like that. You want to make sure you got time to let everybody know they need to know. Okay, even if it's some of y'all might have to if you're bringing your spouses whatever. So it's a lot of stuff got to be worked out. Okay, so that's why I'm telling y'all now. Right at a little less than 6 months before. Okay, so in January we'll have the lodging down, and I say it won't be no January the first thing, but sometime in January and no later than the end of you basically have all of January to get your stuff together, because in February, okay, in February, no later than the first week of February, we want to have the lodging booked, whether it be Airbnb, or whether we get a hotel and reserve a whole floor. I mean, whatever we got to do, we want to make sure by the end of January we got everything ready. Airfare, the itinerary. I got a few people that's gonna be working on the itinerary, so we want everything done by we want to be on a schedule. And everybody that's coming, we would like for you to at least do 80% of everything as a group. Okay, we want to be able to do at least 80% of everything with a group, y'all. I know some of y'all want to probably go out and venture do your own thing with your family. That's cool, but we want to be able to do like 80% of what we do, at least. Going out, shopping, dinner, But I know for sure the way everything is set up that I want my this is my plan. My plan, I want to get up and eat breakfast with the team Monday morning through Friday morning. Now, as far as our trading, y'all, we actually don't have to really be on the charts until 11 o'clock New York time. 11 o'clock New York time, that's when we actually want to be able to, actually about 10 o'clock New York time. So 10 o'clock New York time, we want to be able to be in the conference room, seated down, and ready to trade. Okay. Our goal for the day, we just want to trade. We want to trade. We want to do 100 points a day. If just 100 points a day, and go from there. I know some of y'all have been asking me, would it be live recorded? It will not be live recorded, folks. I'm sorry. Okay, when we trade in New York that week, we won't be getting on those Zoom and all that. And we just won't be doing that. We'll be there together in the conference room, and we'll be trading. All right. Um, some of y'all have already asked, can you bring family, whatever? Yeah, it's recommended. Bring your spouse with you, bring your kids with you. However, one stipulation that I'm gonna have, and no exceptions. It don't matter. When we live trading in that conference room, no children are allowed. So, if you're gonna be bringing your children with you, make sure you bring somebody with you that can watch them during live trading. Okay. But there will not be any children under 18 in the trading room unless they are TTO students. Okay. Unless they're TTO students that are actually trading. If they're TTO students that are not trading, I'm sorry, they cannot be in the trading room with us. Everybody in there must have a laptop computer, a laptop, and trade with us. We don't have time for anybody telling kids to sit down, stop. We don't have any time for kids disturbing us. This is a 100% grown folks event when it comes to being in that trading room Monday through Friday. Okay, we don't need no kids on the sideline. We don't need no kids and sitting this in nowhere around. And that's gonna be something that I want y'all to think about before you say you want to come to New York with us. Because if you can't bring nobody with you that can watch your kids during live trading, then it's probably best for you to skip out on this trip. There's gonna be plenty more trips to go. Okay, but it's probably gonna be best for you to skip out on the trip. No children up under 18 unless they are TTO students there with a laptop in front of them actually trading with us. Okay, no exception. Okay, nobody gonna be in the trading room with us that ain't TTO students unless it's your spouse. You got your spouse with you, that's different. That's cool. But if you got your spouse with you there to watch your kids while you're in the trading room, that ain't cool. This is 100% kids free trading event. Okay, 100% kids free, no exception. All right. Now, once we get done doing our trading, it's different. Okay, it is what it is. It's a family thing. TTO is a family. And so I know I don't have any kids to bring. My wife will come with me, but I won't have no kids to bring. So um, yeah, that's how it's gonna go. I just wanted to make sure I could. Yeah, a lot of y'all asking already, and like I say, it just we at this event we're just not gonna allow it. Okay, we're just not gonna allow it. No exceptions, folks. Okay, and you will be asked to be removed. You will be removed from from the from the from the trading room if you bring your child or children. Okay, you bring somebody that's not TTO and it's not your spouse. They have to leave. I mean, it's just so. I just want to make sure I get that point across. I didn't want to text it. I didn't want to put it in the flyer. I want to make sure y'all hear me and hear me clear, So it won't be nobody thinking that, hey, I didn't know, but what about this and what about that? Oh, I bring my child here, bring my child. It don't matter. At this event, the 10th through the 14th, when we actually live trading, no children are allowed whatsoever. I don't care how good they are. I don't care how many coloring books you got with them. I don't care how many headsets they got. I don't care how many Barney or Coco Melon they got. No kid will be allowed in the trading room unless they are actually trading. Okay, so yeah, we want to go out and have fun. We want to go to the Wall Street opening bell. Hopefully get us a picture at the opening bell. So, it's a lot of things that we're gonna be able to do. And I know like some of y'all are gonna be doing your own thing because you're in New York and you want to do stuff for your own, and that's perfectly fine. But we're gonna come up with, the first order of business is getting the head count so we can get the lodging figured out. Okay, where there's gonna be, if it's only gonna be like 10 of us, all together, then it might be somewhere we can get a Airbnb. But if it's gonna be more than that, and we have to block a whole hotel floor or something, then that's cool too. Okay. But I can tell you now, the hotel that we're looking at is gonna probably cost you, just say $1,000 a night. Okay, be prepared to spend $1,000 a night for lodging. Okay, yeah, we might get it cheaper than that, but just to let you know, if you come on this trip, just for lodging, prepare to spend at least prepare to spend at least $1,000 a night. Yes, they got rooms for 500, 600, 800, 900, but be prepared to spend at least $1,000 a night. Okay, this is not going to be no cheap trip. Okay, I can tell you this, tell you that right now. Now, some of y'all that live in New York, then that's different. I mean, if I lived in New York, I would be in the same hotel or whatever, unless unless we end up getting an Airbnb. But I mean, I would want to be there with the team. We'll eat breakfast, then we'll trade, then we'll go get freshened up, and then we'll work our schedule on what we're gonna be doing. All right, so a lot of different things. So many different things we can do in New York. So many different things. Um, so we just have to see. It's about first of all, first and foremost, it's just the head count. Because once we get the head count, we get the hotel area where we're gonna be at, lodging area, and then we can start planning our trip on what we're gonna do based on our crowd size. All right, and so it's gonna be a good deal, y'all. And like I said, it's a bucket list for me. I know it's a bucket list for Kevin. Me and Kevin kind of spearheading this. We've been talking about it in the background. So I said, you know what? And some of y'all said, well, why April? Because I don't want to deal with no snow. Okay, I'm from Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska, so I'm used to snow. But I just don't want to deal with no snow. April will be spring. It won't be too hot. It won't be too cold. Okay, it might be cold at night a little bit, but during the daytime it should be good, but we want to be able to go out and do at least one thing as a team every day, after we get done trading. Let's go out and do something, whether it's out to eat or whether it's going to enjoy a show or whether it's, like I say, going to the 9/11 Memorial Times Square. And I know everybody going to Times Square at nighttime, so we want to at least get a couple nights there together as a team. Videos, picture. This is a life-changing event. Okay. This is gonna make you feel better as a trader. This is gonna make you feel better as being a person in the industry, not just a Zoom trader and not just a trader sitting in your house. But this is gonna make you feel real good about choosing this industry. Okay. So right now, I know a lot of y'all inboxing me, hitting me up, and I'm just saying, okay, got you. Okay, cool, got you. But keep up with the Telegram. We'll be talking about this again, you know, um, January. Financially, y'all, especially for all y'all that trade indices, financially, everybody should be able to go. Everybody that want to go financially, trading indices, everybody that want to be able to go should be able to go. Okay. So like I told y'all, some of y'all asked me, well, how much did the trip might cost? I'm setting aside again. I'm set for me personally. I'm setting aside $1,000 for each night staying there. I'm gonna need just lay my head. $1,000 a night. Okay. I'm really not a big spender. Okay, but you can look at probably, just conservatively speaking, $300 a day if for two people when it comes to food to come to eating. You know, um, you know, lunch probably costs $60 to $70. For a couple, dinner probably costs you 100. I know dinner in Dallas for me. If I go to a decent restaurant and for dinner, I'm gonna spend one every bit of 150, 160. Okay, so I would say probably $300 a day for dinner, for food. So my budget about $1,000 a night for the room, for lodging, um, $300 a day for food, and some for buying stuff, cash for that, money for that. I'm also working on security. When we go out as a team, we want to be able to have security with us too, armed security. Okay. So we'll know. So we'll be so y'all can feel safe. That's if you go out as a group, we'll have security with us. So I'm working on that too. All right. So we'll definitely make us feel more comfortable. But it's New York. I never been there before, but it's just like going anywhere else. It's New York. Okay. People gonna know that you a tourist because our net's gonna be up in the air looking at TVs and everything else and looking at buildings. So people know, we got people out there that know tourists when they see them. So that's why I want to have security with us, when we out on the town. Okay. When it comes to security, people, financial part of the security, I will take care of that. Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna put that on everybody else. I'll take care of that myself. It might be a couple of them, but you know, this is life. There could be a life changing event for a lot of y'all. Okay, being around like-minded individuals. Again, thank y'all being a part of Texas Takeover. Again, folks, I just want to give y'all a verbal. I just want to give y'all the verbal outlook on this thing because I know looking at the flyers, it just don't tell you everything. And I just want to make sure everybody on the same page. Okay, it's not going to be a cheap trip. Okay, so one y'all is asking about the finance part of it. It's not going to be a cheap trip. Okay, for one thing, it's because it's New York, and not only that, when we go there, you don't want to go there penny pitching. I'm not saying you go there and spend $55,000, but at the same time, you don't want to go there penny pinching. We're gonna have some more. This not gonna be the first one. Okay, we'll go again some other time in 2023 to trade. Because we're not gonna be able to do everything in one week. There's so much we can do in New York. So um, again, some of y'all that can't give an answer right now, that's perfectly fine. It's October. But it's a job issue, but it's a financial issue. This is the time where you need to get everything together. And again, for y'all that trade indices financially, it shouldn't be a big deal. If you get in here and be serious about your craft, work your craft, people. $200 can pay for this whole trip for everything. Thank y'all being a part of the team. Have a great day.